Standing alone in the station at night, looking up past the stars taking flight. They said I couldn't change anything at all, but something inside keeps making the call. Through static and silence, a voice breaks through, gathering others who feel it too. When pressure builds high and hope runs low, we find our way, we put on the show. Not all that glitters needs credits to shine. Together we rise, crossing the line, breaking the rules they wrote in stone, building a family all our own. Signals getting stronger, day after day. More voices joining, finding their way. They try to track us, but we slip away. Under the radar, we choose to stay. Each transmission brings another aboard. Every connection, it's all reward. Some call it madness, we call it right. Taking our stand in the dead of night. Not all that glitters needs credits to shine. Together we rise, crossing the line, breaking the rules they wrote in stone, building a family all our own. They never saw us coming, because they never thought to look in the places where hope grows wild, in the hearts that they forsook. Not all that glitters needs credits to shine. As long as we rise, crossing the line, get on the stairs. The rules they wrote in stone, breaking free, building a family all our own.
Welcome to the rebellion.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Rebellion. Great to see you all. That over there. Fix music. Hey, Bodhi, how's it going? How's it going? Hopefully, you're doing well. Fix the background music here. All right, music should be good now. Yep, there it goes. Okay. Hopefully everyone is doing well. It's great to see you all. Went 3-0 and secured Kyber 1. That's really cool. Big congrats there. If you let me fix my camera too. There we go. All right. Camera's up and running. Okay. So for those of you that were watching the stream last night and we got caught up, that stranger, did one attack and called it done in the final. Yeah, so I'm kind of in that same boat at the moment. Um, we wanted to double check in here when we came back on today and see what was going on here, but so we still got Stranger that we can't do anything with. And he got the one attack, had the one drop, and kind of quit at that point. I don't know if my opponent is going to do anything else, but messaged you and said he wasn't doing more. Well, congrats on the win. That's pretty big. We might be on our way to one as well. Name this. All right, we do have ads going on, so we are going to wait, get into the conquest until ads are over. Like 900, and I'll wait to auto this until everybody gets back. So yeah, if you're watching over on YouTube, please hit that like and subscribe button down below. That goes really far into helping the channel. Let me update the goal. We're at 286. So we're getting there. We're at 286 out of 500. And again, if we hit that goal, we are going to get a relic and Pampa. You don't want to miss this goal. Let's make sure you hit that sub button and be notified whenever we go live. And if you're watching over on Twitch, make sure you hit that follow button as well. It helps to grow the channel and be notified whenever we go live. But ads are over, so let's go ahead and auto this. Get our one run in. Oh, probably 2 or 3, because we're gonna go up to the next couple tiers. Thrilling content here. That's a pretty good skill rating. I'm hoping I could pull off this W just so I could stay up in Kyber 2 and not drop back down because, you know, Ranger. Course. I don't know if this is gonna go to tier 2 or 3. Looks like we're gonna get to 3. Bam, Kara, and yeah, this has been working pretty good. It has a lot of synergy with this team. And the only bundle I've bought is the $30 pack for the shards. So, like, I'm not free to play, but I haven't put any money into like increasing the units. So for me to get where I am, I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, that's good. Up to 22. Alright, now we can see more. Alright. Let's get over to I have here. Done. Alright. Let's get into some conquest. Need 20 TNA. How's it going? How are you doing? I need 27 shards of heal to unlock her. So it looks like I need to get the red crate in order to get her. And unfortunately, it'll be the 2 weeks before I could have her because I'm not going to be able to get the pass. I'm doing pretty good. Getting ready to do some of this. We'll get... Alright. Let's start ticking away on F32. For Foresight. Alright, let's try to get these 20 battles with the pirates. Maybe later. Right now, we're gonna do some conquest for a while. pirates really do destroy here. Uh, No, this is the first time that I think I've never actually gotten the pass. So, like, brain dead. Guy here. Full in vain surviving. 50 bonus turn. Up. Corruption. Also, if you're not in the Discord, here's the link also down below. But this is the link to the link tree. Inside of the link tree, you could get access to the Discord, my YouTube, my Twitch, 8Gaming's Twitch, everything Club 38, which is mine and Kate's podcast. It's the Apple Podcast, Amazon Podcast, Spotify, as well as the merch shop is also linked in there. Plus the PayPal, if you want to donate to the channel, everything goes right back into the channel. That is right in there as well. Already got last right. Guess we'll Desolation. I don't use any of these. the annoyingness that is all this Sabine turn on. Yeah, I'm using pirates because one, I'm trying to get booming voice like ASAP, and two, because I use booming voice a lot, and two, there's the first sector feat for Vayne and Brutus. R9 Cup. I always skip that one. Maybe I'll jump over to it in a bit and some Quad May with it. Man, this team just damn. Padme had no chance. Yeah, I know we need foresight and foresight later on. Alright, the first little bit of energy has been spent. Pirates are wrecking really good right now. Also, for those of you that missed the stream last night, I mentioned that this being our 1-year anniversary on the channel here, I am working on figuring out how to get the timer and everything up, and next weekend, not next weekend, up, but the one after that for Memorial Day weekend. With having 5 days off from school, I'm not gonna be streaming Friday because I'm taking my son to see The Mandalorian and Grogu. And that's gonna be like a later episode or a later movie showing. So I won't even be able to do my D&D Friday night one. So unfortunately, there will be no stream that Friday of the 22nd. But starting the 23rd, I want to do what everybody wanted me to call Alley Palooza. And we're gonna have our own little streamathon, and we're gonna try things out. See if I could figure out how to make everything work. And we're gonna have an Alley Palooza. So I'm pretty excited about that. I love how Relic Delta affects this. Like, this is a 20 stamina. They just still can't get through them. Alright, so this should be our Silvo and everything done. There's half the team gone already. Took us a minute to get over to tech, but we got here. Alright, there's Silvo and Vayne. Yeah, I hate to go below 70 as well. This drives me crazy. Alright, throw out the other pirates. Start gaining profit. Alright, we got through. Tracking fervor. I guess we could throw stacking fervor on there for now. And they are not hitting him very hard, are they? There we go. If we get our Jade out. 6. Almost lost Hondo there. Oh, that worked perfectly. Okay. Perfectly. Using that captive could be tricky because you don't want the person to get, you know, oofed, but... let's take... By Death Tree. 5 years. Advice. Advice. Tiny little LV showing in my conquest battles. I love when they show that little tiny LV. I hope we get that glitch. Ooh, we got a little mirror here. Well, not exactly a mirror, but... Pirates versus pirates. Get out Brutus. kicks out before you can do that. That's what I didn't want to happen. I hope we don't time out here. Come on, just die already, Jesus. Dude, what the hell? Just go. Hicks just doesn't want to go. Holy hell. There. Alright, let's put it on auto. We only have a minute left. Let's let it just go. Kicks is gone, so it should just be should just go. There we go. That should not have been that much of a headache. Get off that. Over here. I'm half tempted to just hold off on the rest of the pirates until tomorrow and let's do that. We'll do that tomorrow. By then we could just have Pirate King Hondo go crazy. decay turn meter or weak spot. We're definitely going weak spot. I like my weak spot. That AoE is deadly. Visitors are making this look easy right now. We're down there. Alright, what are we working for here? We got win only with the stranger and win with suck ass surviving. So the stranger. Get the extra speed up. This is a relic 10 stranger. You think you're gonna take that? Let's go. Making it look easy. Alright, unstable. Ooh, we got volatile accelerator. We're gonna take that. Alright, and then was suck ass surviving. How do I want to? It doesn't have to be anything stupendous. That. That works. Here we go. That worked out really well. Alright. Oh, wait. I never did these. Full squad of Tuscans, only light side character. I don't think I was able to do this last time. Alright, yeah, this one's going a lot better than it did for me last time. Never without Wrecker. Alright, and then just all light side. This should also do a lot of turns, so that will go in our benefit too. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, like that was 20 out of 50 bonus turns off that one. Alright, almost got one done. The only thing we could really get are the, these. That alone is the 15 to get up to 96. This is driving me crazy. Oh, God. I have OCD. Alright, 420. Got about 40 minutes to fully climb. What do we got? Fade, at least 100. Stun, stealth, and 10 battles with 4 llama and suck ass. Butchering teddy bears. Butchering teddy bears. Those poor teddies. Gotta be getting close to this. $298 out of 300. First sight 152. Tenacity down at 36. Alright, let's get this final battle in with these guys. Alright, that'll be our 300 purge. A mercenary team. Now let's. What do I want to do? Go Galactic Republic. See if we could knock off a bunch of these. With Quadme. Where is cup? Where's my cup? Soda. Got off the foresight. There's the bullying system. Okay, we have Stacking Fervor, which we already have. Blindside, Hone Skills. That's all cash. We'll go Hone Skill. Again, I'm not going to use it, but... Okay, and if you haven't already, again, I'm gonna point down to that Wampa R10 down there in the bottom, down over that way, in the little bottom there. If you're watching over on YouTube, if we could get 500 subscribers, we will take our Wampa up to Relic 10. We're at 286 out of 500. So if you're watching over on YouTube, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you're watching over, or that follow, hit that button. Let's get that number up. If you're watching over on the Twitch side, hit that follow button over there as well, and you can be notified whenever we go live. Also, you know, we get all the awesomeness of, you know, everything. You get memberships, all that, and all that fun stuff. So hit that follow button over there as well. And also, if you're not in the Discord, there's the link tree provided down below, or you could type in link/club38. And there is the link to the Discord. Make sure you get in that Discord. My Twitch, Kate's Twitch, my YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Podcasts, and Spotify for Club 38, as well as the merchandise. Get really cool merch. And also the PayPal. You could feel free to donate. Everything goes back in the channel. Like right now, I'd be getting this pass, and then we could try to get Satil. So feel free. That's all right in there. And that's all in the link tree /club38. There it is again. If you haven't seen it, it's right there. That'll get you the Discord, mine and Kate's Twitch, my YouTube, everything else, all right in there. All right, so we are working towards getting Satil. We are 15 closer to having her after GAC is done, or Conquest is done. We are sitting at 303, so we need 27 more. So we have to red crate in order to get her at the end of the we could push it to spend the crystal, or the shop currency to get her. But if we're not gonna get her in the middle of GA's or Conquest anyway, I don't see a point in doing that. All right, we got a half hour. We're still sitting in the lead. I just don't see a point in spending the shop currency, because she's right in here, the scavenger. And if we red crate, we get 30 anyway. So without the pass and getting those 10 extra shards, there's really no. We'll just focus on not Satil. How does this seem like this is going really slow, even with POW? Alright, there's Foresight. I already got this title. Don't need that. We're gonna finish this battle up. We do have ads on the way in 1 minute. Try to finish this up as quickly as we could. Alright, ads are going to be on the way, so we are going to take a pause here. That way nobody on the Twitch side misses anything. Got tenacity down. I don't want anybody to miss anything, so we'll pause, take a little bit of a break here. Go get a drink, refresh your water, go to the bathroom if you have to. And when everybody gets back, we will continue on with more Conquest. Galactic Republic surviving, we'll get that. When Stormtrooper Luke. Yeah, so again, if you haven't, hit that like button, hit that sub button. That really does help the channel grow. And let's get this Wampa Relic 10. Alright, ads are starting. Alright, welcome back everybody over on Twitch. So looking at this, we do have a full squad of Galactic Republic, which we could easily do with Padme, and then we have the Stormtrooper Luke. So let's go ahead and full Galactic Republic. And then it was Stormtrooper loot. Loop. Q. And let's throw in a little bit of Captain Han Solo and Solo. Alright, so the big thing we need is Luke to survive. I brought Han for his revives, and I brought Rolo for her AoE. That's his revive. Nope, that's his revive. There we go, there's one down. And she's back. And there goes Luke. Are you fucking kidding me? That is annoying. Alright, here's how we're gonna work this, because you just pissed me off. So, you are gonna go up against Kylo. Good luck. You guys are done now. How to keep people alive 101. Stick them with Kylo. Okay, so we got an assertive command. We have nothing and nothing. We're gonna go for the assertive command. Um, yeah, this might. We have 20 battles of this, so we gotta start getting to work on this. Go again. How to keep people alive, right here. Get rid of that. How am I struggling on a Palpatine team? That is crazy. That's why he's one of the best GLs in the game. Alright, get the Cobb Vance. Again, I'm not gonna go for Satil just because it's pointless without the path. The whole point, if I were to do it, would be get the pass, get the 10 shards from the very first box, or, the very first part, and then I could spend this, because I would get 20 for getting it up to 5, and then the 10 that I would get in the pass, that would unlock Steel early, but unfortunately that's out of the cards for us, so we are going to have to red grade it ever in 2 weeks. So we'll just worry about the Cobb Vance, and that's gonna have to be that. that takes care of them. Fucking Palpatine. Here's what I think of the Emperor. That's what I say to Palpatine. Bears are getting butchered. Alright, let's see what we have here. We have Blindside, we have Decay Turn Meter. That's right. We're gonna take Decay Turn Meter. Alright, I think we can go back to the SLKR now. Hopefully. Alright. Done. We got the stun done. Evasion is gonna be a pain. Need boom boys for that. We need pirates. He's a bounty hunter. Alright, gonna call that there for the night. I don't want to drop another 200 crystals right now for a refresh. Um, I would rather wait until tomorrow, and that will make it a little bit easier for refreshes. Good news is we went 3 and 3 for the second time in a row. Since coming back to Swago, we are undefeated. Since I came back a couple months ago. Let's go. Let's go. Three. That's a 6. That's a 6 win streak. Get our fleet line in. Um, oh, let's throw this up here. that there. I think that looks pretty good. Again, LE Palooza will be coming up starting May 23rd, the day after The Mandalorian and Grogu. Which again, the reason I won't be on that Friday at all is because I will be watching Mandalorian and Grogu. So, and then by the time that's over and I get home, it'll be time for my non-streamed D&D campaign. So, LE Palooza will be starting the 23rd. And with no school, it'll give us 4 days of just streaming where we could just focus on that and have a good time. Hopefully by the end of it, we'll have 500 subs. Let's try to get an update on that. Currently we're at 286. Refresh. 288. We got 2 more. That's great. If you haven't already, that follow button. We're 2 closer. We're at 288 out of 500. Let's keep going. Let's keep the channel growing. Let's get that Wampa at R10 and enjoy that. Let's see. Alright, I'm getting the raid ready for when we're done. Got so many notifications in Discord. There. Alright. So we have a really cool banner up there for Alley Palooza. I'm pretty excited for that. Hopefully you are too. The Order 66 raid. My guild doesn't have it going right now. We wrapped that up yesterday. So, got a couple days for that still. Boom. Another W. First place. That's how we do it. That is how it's done. By the way, welcome, Weapon Thanks. Welcome to the channel. Great to see you. Yeah, if I could do the raid, I would, just to keep streaming. But I right now I gotta figure out how we're gonna keep Alley Pollution going. We're gonna have lots of fun here coming up. Alright, come on. Oh, fleet climbs are so thrilling. So riveting. And this is gonna be the longest I've seen it go since hitting auto. There we go. Alright, almost in first. We just got the one battle left. I didn't do half my dailies yet. And we're in full-on hoarding Zetas for Steel right now. That's pretty cool. They show you that you're right in Sector 2 with 193. I like that. I wish they would have put, like, your crate there. I'm gonna go to click that. It goes to the R5. How close are we to... I do see... We can do a little bit of TB. Okay, okay. Yes, we could do TB. We'll finish up our fleet climb and then we can do some territory battles. And that'll be a little bit extra. 4 minutes. Here's what I like about the way I have my TV set up. I go to day 1, bottom lefty, and I could just, like, with this one, I just go to B2 and I hit auto. And it does the rest for me. And the same up here, we'll go to B2. And let it go from there. Yeah, I like to auto my TBs, so... Alright, this is... Even Lord Vader, it's... simple auto. Like, no guiding, no nothing. You just go. Hey, Bayou. How's it going? wanted to get some Conquest done. Yeah, I did. I'm halfway through Sector 2. I'm done with the refreshes. I'm gonna save it for tomorrow. I'll do more. I don't want to keep paying 200 to keep. About the only way I would keep going is if I could get the pass and then try to get Satil tonight. But I'm not gonna get that. I don't have the money to get Satil, so we're gonna wait till we Red Crater and do it that way. Yeah, it's a pretty good start. That's where I'm at. Again, if I could get the pass and work towards doing that and actually get Satil early, I'd be more like apt to doing it, but that would take a lot of crystals to do. And the bank account says no, so. My whole round 1, all the way up through like day 3 is just auto. I love it. And these guys are just gonna melt with all the plague they're getting. Get it. No, not getting the stun. There's the stun. How far did you guys all make it? I normally don't, but I gotta work on my datacrons like now. So I want to try to push it. But I also want to be smart and not spend all of my crystals doing it. Alright, we'll finish up that last fleet and I can back over. I don't do that one. That one's a pain in the butt. Again, I have no urge to really get like that high because I had it set to get Satil and then another bill came out. So I don't have like I can't wing Satil now. And she was I was really hoping to get over the next couple days, and I was gonna rush it, get through Sector 5 because once I get scavenger shop, that was between that and the first crate, that would have been my 30. So that was why I was rushing a bit, and I kind of lost the thrill of it. Really getting that conquest early. After it switches to a new one, if you red crate it, you get 30 each. I'll show you after all this. This is taking forever. Alright, there's our first, that's our crystals. So essentially what the whole kind of thought process behind it is ooh, got free energy. So if you go to the shop here, or not the shop, over here, I'm sitting at 350 out of 330. I need 27 more to get her. There's two ways I could get her right now. One being I get the red crate. With the red crate, you get 30. That'll be enough to get her. This gives you 25, so I would be too short there if I got the gold. So in order to get her right now, I need, well, not right now, but at the end of the conquest, I need the red crate, which I need anyway to get Advance. So I do need it anyway, but you can get, you know, the 1 gold and 2 reds. So I don't have that privilege right now to get her. She won't even be here by the next GAC because that'll lock and she'll be gone. So that kind of screws having her for next GAC because I gotta wait for the red crate. The other way being, if I had enough to get the pass, which I can't right now, you would get 10 here and an additional 2, or I'd have an additional 14, and then I could turn around and in the shop there is right here, pay $4.75 to get it, an additional 5. This is going to be in there for a while as you get the Maz is in there, the Strangers in there. Usually your current one you get 1 of, and then after that it's like the previous one, the one before that, and then the one before that. So it's a steady build up of it that's available. There are 4 of these, 1 in each zone, starting at Sector 2. So the thought process was to buy these and get Convent, and then by the time that was all done, along with the Era Pass, that would be the 10 plus the 20 from each sector. That would give me my 30. So if I rushed all the way through, I could have had her within, you know, a couple days. Fortunately, that's not how it's gonna work. How it's gonna have to work. We're just gonna have to wait the 2 weeks for her, but gotta at least get the red crate, and that's it. Alright, I'm gonna burn up the rest of this energy. We have about 3 battles left, and then I'm gonna raid out. However, we do have ads on the way in a minute, and just so people on Twitch don't get caught in an ad while we do the battles, we're gonna take a quick break until everybody gets back from the ads. Go get a drink. Go to the bathroom quickly. If you're over on YouTube, like, subscribe. I can see you read what I'm typing. But if you're watching over on YouTube, give that follow, give that like. That's how we grow. We have that fancy 288 out of 500 followers down there on YouTube. Once that gets to 500, we're gonna take Wampa up to Relic 10. Also, top left, up on the top of your screen, you could see, starting the May 23rd, we are going to have Alley Palooza. We are gonna do a streamathon. I'm gonna work on what that all entails. I'm gonna try to get guests. that's all gonna result on you guys and how far we go. That's all on you guys to extend the timer. So we'll see how that goes. That's all we're gonna see. Gonna try to plan some stuff out and hopefully we can get to some fun stuff, because I got 4 days straight of no work. I could go from wake up to bedtime. Again, that's all on how this goes. So Ellie Palooza, yeah, we do have the ads rolling over on Twitch now. So it's just gonna be just another minute, and then we will do that. So yeah, hit that follow button. Yeah, exactly. We got Memorial Day, and because I live in New York, we have snow days, and we had that we had saved up. So we get our weekend, we get that Monday of Memorial Day, and then we get our 2 snow days tacked on. So we get that Friday off, which I'm not streaming Friday because I'm taking my son to see Mandalorian and Grogu. And then I have D&D that night. So normally my D&D Friday night stream that I do, I'm not going to be able to be there for it. So we're not going to get a stream that night. So yeah, we're going to go see Mandalorian and Grogu. And then day after, that Saturday, we start Alley Palooza, and we will see how that all works out. Yeah, exactly. Things are different from when now I'm a teacher, so I'm on the other side of things, and I get to enjoy the days off too. So yeah, we have that Friday, which is a day off, and again, that's gonna be like taking my son out. I'm gonna be with my son that day, and go see the movie. I really wanted to see it day one, so nothing got spoiled for me. So yeah, we're gonna go see that day one. I already have the tickets. Going to see an IMAX. It's gonna be great. Yeah, we finish in June. Like a week after Juneteenth. Maybe like a week and a half. So we are getting there. It's in sight. So yeah, 4 days straight. And as I said, the timer is all on you guys. All on you guys. And you know what? I will pack on. I'll even put it out here right now. Starting right now. If we could get 500 followers for Alley Palooza, I will give you two free days. A full 48 hours. If we hit that 500 before. So 500 before Alley Palooza, that's a free 48 hours. And that's the goal. That's our goal. So let's get back in here. Oh, what do I want to throw down? What do I want to throw down? You could throw the pirates down again. They're only 3%, but this will be one extra pirate battle closer. Alright, let's take out 5s. Take him down. Take him down. There we go. Down goes Rag. All right, that puts us one more battle closer to booming voice. All right, here's what I think of the Empire. We're gonna have a Empire versus Rebel battle here. Why did I base it there? There's that freaking stun again. Why do they always stun Drogon? Okay, win with Maul Hate Fueled and win without any attacker. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go with our strength. All right, we're gonna enjoy the final battle in Stranger. How fitting. My man is gonna be the final battle. Stranger versus the boss. Get that defense up. Basic, get that speed up. Because when you throw that basic down, you get the alert, which gives you extra 250 speed when you use it first. Plus, whenever an ally gains turn meter, while not at 100% turn meter, this character gains 10%. So you're gaining the turn meter, and you also get extra speed. So that's why I always basic first, and then throw that down. And boom. This is the way. Certain defeat and fortified. We'll take the certain defeat. That puts us down into Sector 3. None of this is good. Alright, so that's gonna do it unless somebody wants to donate to the PayPal to get the pass. That's gonna do it here tonight. Gonna do that here. If we Got the area unit, one more. Get two bubbles on them. Alright, that puts us that at 30. Alright, so that's gonna do that here. Free in here. Got a free calendar. Not gonna say no to a free calendar. Okay, so now that's gonna do it. Let's raid out the Rabid Beaver. Here, if you're watching over on YouTube, I can't raid out, I can't redirect without 500 followers. So I am going to post the link to Rabid Beaver's stream right in chat. So feel free to follow that. That's the link to his live stream. If you're watching over on Twitch, and raid out over there. Let's raid it. That raids up now. Beaver. I think it's _3. Nope, Star Wars. Okay. SW. We're gonna get the raid started over to Beaver. Alright, we have the raid all set up to go. So with that, we're going to end the stream here tonight. I want to thank you all for the love and support that you guys have shown. It's helped the channel out immensely. You guys are the best fan base I could ask for. Thank you all so much from the bottom of my heart. I will see you all soon. Remember that rebellions are built on hope.